Olivia, and I'll say your name, Anna. Anna, what's your name?
Olivia. Olivia
your
Steves.
And we are going to do an interview, okay? Where were you born, Anna?
Oh, I was born in Canada. Actually, I think it was in Gary, New Brunswick.
And when were you born? When were you born?
1929,
When's your birthday?
April the 26th. I'm too old.
What's your parents' names?
My mother was Rosella McIntyre, and my father was Alden Carr.
Do you know where they were from?
My mother was from Olivia, New Brunswick, and my father was from Gary, New Brunswick.
What are your siblings' names?
Pardon me?
Your siblings, your brothers and sisters?
Oh, I have Doreen Love from Toronto, my sister, and I have a brother who's deceased, was Hilton Carr from Fredericton.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any family that was in the service?
My daughter Donna was in the service. My first husband was Donald Paul McGreevy, and my second husband, Ernie Steves, was in the service.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot, I have another sister, half sister, Lucy. What's her last name? Anyway, she's in California. That's where she lives.
Okay.
Oh, Celeste is her last name.
Okay, so what was the town like that you were raised in?
Well, that's going to be funny because I was raised in quite a few different places.
Well, like the place you remembered the most.
St. John, New Brunswick. I went to school down there. And after my grandmother died, my father took me to St. John, New Brunswick. And then from there, I went to Moncton, New Brunswick. And then from there, I went to Toronto with my mother. And I lived up there for a couple of years.
Which one was your favorite place to live at?
Toronto.
What was it like?
Big city, fabulous, loved it.
Okay. What was life at home like when you were growing up?
Not very nice. At times it was wonderful, but my mom and dad were separated, and I guess I was given away. My grandparents brought me up, Grandpa and Grandma Shanks, because they spoiled me rotten. But I felt bad because I wasn't with my sister and brother, so I felt a little bit cheated.
Did you have pets?
I had a dog, and we called him Curly. And he used to, I'd go up a hill with my sled, and he'd haul the hand sled up the hill for me. Then I'd get on it and slide down the hill, and he'd bring the sled back up to me again.
My dogs don't do that.
He was a lot of fun. I liked him.
What chores did you have?
Honestly, I didn't have to do anything. Spoiled brat.
No responsibilities?
Not really.
Were you the oldest?
Pardon me?
Were you the oldest or the youngest?
I was the oldest.
Did you ever have to watch your brother or sister?
No.
No?
There was only 2 years. There was 2 years between me and my sister, and then 4 years between my brother and I. So we were all 2 years apart. And no, I never did have to look after them because I didn't live with them.
What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory. This is funny. I was always kind of mean to my sister because I was a little bit jealous of her. I didn't realize it at the time, but I guess I was. And she was always one that was I had a sleep with her. I was in visiting her this one weekend, and she was always, I don't know, thrashing around, up and whatever. So she peed the bed. I was naughty, so I rolled. You could roll her wherever. She never felt it. I rolled her over in the wet spot where she peed the bed, and my pajamas had dried. So when they woke up in the morning, she thought she had peed the bed, which she hadn't. I had, but she didn't know it, and I didn't tell her. And my mother spanked her, gave her quite a spanking for peeing the bed, and she kept saying, "But I didn't do it. I don't remember doing it." "Well, you did it. You're all wet and blah blah." And I just stood on the sideline and laughed. I thought it was so funny.
That's mean.
That was terrible.
What schools did you attend?
I attend the grade school in Olivia and junior high and high in St. John, New Brunswick. And St. Albert was one of them, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
What was school life like?
I found it quite interesting. I liked it. We had a kid in my class in grade 8 that was, I don't know whether she was poor or what happened, but she would steal from us. So we left money in the locker room, in our coats. And I had to excuse myself and go to the locker room to get I left a book or something, and I caught her in there. So I wasn't about to say anything back to my classroom, and it come over the speaker that they want to know who was in there, blah, 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 blah. So finally, I confessed that I did see a girl in there, and I had to give her her name. And that wasn't too pleasant. I felt bad about that. It was like being a detective at a young age. It was kind of stupid, but anyway, that was part of my school life. But I had fun. I had a lot of friends, and we had good times together. Always had a curfew, had to be home early, but that was okay too.
What did you like best in school?
What did I like best? Certainly wasn't spelling. I had a terrible time with spelling. I liked arithmetic, and I loved geography. That what you call today social, I guess
Social studies?
Yes. I love the animals, so the pictures of the animals, wild animals. I did all that.
What school activities did you participate in?
Baseball, girls baseball. We call ourselves the Red Sox, and that was fun. Enjoyed that very much. Also, we did badminton. And other than that, we did tag races and things like that, which was fun.
What's your favorite memory from school?
From school? When I was head of my class, and the teacher announced it, and at the head of our class, and I received, when she gave me a prize, gave me a gift for being head of the class, and she gave me a china cup and saucer, which was green. And I guess that's why I've always favored the color green. I love green.
Who were your best friends?
Who were my best friends? In school, grade school, was Vida Smith. And other than that was Helen Powell. She was a twin. You couldn't tell the two twins apart. And other than Helen was Betty Wade, who was in Toronto. From Toronto, and they still are my good friends.
Do you still connect with them now?
I did up until last year. And passed away just about the same time my daughter did last year. So I was quite devastated when I heard that. And but I haven't talked to Betty or heard from her this year.
What were the reasons that you were friends?
What were the reasons?
Yeah, like did you have a lot in common?
Well, we lived at the beach out in Moncton, Shediac. It's the name of the little town, Point de Chine, on the salt water at the beach. And we used to go swimming together, we went sailing together, and did a lot of water sports and just had fun. And of course, we did a lot of dancing at the pavilion there, where teenagers could go dance, and of course we did. And had a few boyfriends and stand one up, and he'd come in and we'd be with another one. It was just fun growing up.
What did you guys do for fun?
Mostly dance and did swimming. And of course in the wintertime we did skating. And we used to have to wear, we didn't have to, but we did. You'd see who had the nicest skating outfits, short skirts and high white skates. And it was fun, and they played music, and we'd get into a circle and go around and around and meet with our boyfriends there and skate.
What dances did you do?
The one I enjoyed most of all was jitterbug. And of course I like the slow waltzes, those are fun.
Do you know, can you still do the jitterbug now?
I'm a little too old to do it now, but I did it right up, I would say probably 2 or 3 years ago I was jitterbugging.
You wanna try it?
Do I want to try now? Not really.
What movies did you like?
Well, I like the music for playing slow for waltz, and I love the fast music for jitterbug.
How much did it cost you to go to the movie theater?
To do what, dear?
Go to the movie theater, how much did it cost?
Cheap, 25 cents.
You know how much it costs now? Yesterday we went to the movies and it cost $90 for my entire family to go.
Oh my God. How many though? How many kids?
3 kids and 2 parents. It was my mom, my dad, me, Jake, and Kid.
$90?
We got all the tickets and those cost maybe 50 or 60. And then we got like 3 popcorns and a couple drinks and that cost $90.
That's a lot of money.
What was your favorite candy? Or is your favorite candy?
I never was one for sweets. I didn't care that much for sweets.
Then what's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I love berries, strawberries, raspberries. And always liked bananas, but they don't like me anymore.
What was like the fashion? What did you guys all wear?
Well, the one I remember most of all was bobby socks, plaid skirts, and different colored sweaters to go with our skirts.
Wait, bobby socks?
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Well, it would be like a white canvas shoe, and a bobby sock would be white and then be rolled down a couple times with a short skirt, and those were bobby socks. That's what we danced in or wore to school.
When you were little, what was the car that you drooled over? Like, what was a car that you wanted?
Color that I wanted?
Yeah, or something that you wanted.
I can't remember a particular color. I always loved green. My mother always seemed to, whenever I was around her, she always put me in blue. I never liked blue. I love it now. And red, she used to have me in red quite a bit. I wasn't crazy about red. My favorite color, I guess, I would have to say, it's always been green. I love green.
Okay, so what was the car you drooled over? Like the car.
The
Like
car I drooled over.
Yeah, like the one you wanted.
Always like Cadillacs.
Did you ever get one when you were older?
Not when I was little. I had one after I was married.
So, what are some memories that you had with your friends? Like your favorite memory?
Favorite memory. I have a lot of good memories, and I have. I can't think of it. Oh, probably Christmas would be one of my favorite memories. Love Christmas
With your friends?
with my family. Always believed in Santa Claus until I was probably 8 or 9, and I was with my grandparents, the Shankses. And of course, I was supposed to be in bed and asleep, but I wasn't. We had a banister and I down the circle, so I come down the circle and sat there, and I saw Grandpa and Grandmother putting toys and my gifts underneath the Christmas tree. And they were having the best time, they loved it. But that's the time I realized there wasn't a Santa Claus, so I didn't care too much for that. And I never let my brother or sister know the difference when I'd go see them that weekend. I pretended there was still a Santa Claus.
That's what I do with my brothers.
Pretend there is? Yeah.
Because it makes them happy.
It does, yes.
They'll find out one time, so.
They'll find out on their own, that's right. That's how I was with mine.
What's your favorite holiday?
Oh, Christmas. I love Christmas.
What's your favorite tradition from this holiday?
Receiving gifts, I guess. I never opened a gift until morning. I love getting up in the morning and opening up my gifts. And I love shaking them and rattling them. And is that something like you asked me? Or did I misunderstand it?
No,
That
you
was
don't.
it. That was it.
When we go to Christmas, we have a Christmas Eve party for my mom's side of the family. But some of them live in Portland and Thompson now, so we do it like December 4th. And we always we have like secret Santas kind of. And we like draw out of a hat and we give the family member a present. And it's the only time that we get to open a present before Christmas.
That's good.
And we get to at the Christmas Eve party, but it's not really Christmas Eve anymore. But
Yeah.
when it was, we used to like get to open, like for me it'd always be like a big skirt. I wore the big fluffy tutus with like the tights and the leggings and all. And my hair in high pigtails that went all the way up to here. And we get like a bunch of coloring books and we just get to sit, and then my Uncle David, he would bring out like this like kit and we'd make like birdhouses and we'd paint them and then we'd eat.
Good. Sounds fun. And when your grandfather Steve's was alive, we always had Christmas Eve party. We had open house. And this house was filled with people, and I loved it. I miss that now. I haven't done it in 2 or 3 years. But we always did. It was super every Christmas Eve. And go to bed and put the turkey in. We all had a huge turkey. It always be about 22, 23 pounds. And he would stuff it and prepare it. And we put it in and cook it on low so I could smell it when I woke up in the morning. I could smell the turkey cooking. I love that part of Christmas. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Who were your children? Like names of all your children?
Name them all.
Yes.
Well, my oldest is Patricia Gillis, who lives in Toronto. The next one is Christy, your grandmother, Gertie. She's Molly, okay. Then Donna Denson, who I lost December the 3rd, last year. And Scott, I only had one son, and he was only 20 when he died in California of a head-on collision car. And then my youngest was Susan, who was only 16 when she died. That's it.
What job did you want when you were younger?
I always liked working with figures, I think, money. But I did a lot of modeling. So I ended up being a model in Toronto for a while.
What did you model for?
Clothes.
Were you in magazines?
No,
Newspapers?
not really. Maybe in Moncton, New Brunswick I was a couple of times. But I would model certain dresses and coats and things like that. And I loved it. We'd have to walk out on stage and people would be there and see the clothes. Sold clothes that way.
What jobs did you have during your lifetime?
When I was a young teenager, I did pick apples down at my uncle's farm. He had a big orchard. And first I started picking, then we started grading them. And we'd have to grade them and put them in barrels, different sizes. And then my next job was selling clothes, and I've always been a sales lady from then on.
So, you like fashion?
I love fashion, yes.
And jewelry?
And
looking awesome.
Oh yes, I love jewelry. One of my favorite things is jewelry, yes. Especially diamonds.
What has been the achievement that you were most proud of in your entire life?
That I'm most proud of?
Mm-hmm.
Achievement I did on my own? That's a good question. I guess probably the first fur coat I sold in J.D. Crane's in Moncton. I was overjoyed, and that was an expensive coat, so I was thrilled to death when I sold that. At the end of them.
Who did you look up to? Who did you look up to when you were growing up?
My dad.
Your dad? Why?
I just loved him.
Who do you look up to now?
I still think of my dad. He's not here anymore. I love my Aunt Belle too, but to look up to, I would have to say my dad.
For the same reasons?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a weird question. If you could use a time machine and go anywhere and anytime, where would you go?
Anytime?
Yes, if you hopped in a time machine that could take you anywhere at any time, you can go in from the past into the future to last week, it doesn't matter, but why would you go there?
I'd go to Florida. I love it down there because it's warm. And I don't like the cold. I used to love it when I was younger. Skating and sledding and all that sort of, snow sledding and all that sort of stuff. But now it's give me where it's nice and warm, and I love that.
Are you going to Florida this winter?
I hope to, yes.
What is your favorite song?
My favorite song? Return to Sender, which was done by Elvis Presley, and my favorite singer is Tom Jones. I've always liked him.
Alright, we're done.
Good.
Good job.
Did I answer them properly?
Yes.
Oh, God. I bet it was terrible.
It was not terrible. You did good.
Really?
Yeah, you answered all the questions.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to. Some of them I didn't remember too well, but
That's okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is that going to be good to pass in?
Yes.
Okay. An 87-year-old?